I am here with the amazing Blair Dunlop. We are going on tour together in April and I cannot wait. So I'm going to start off with a sort of generic-y question. Who and or what inspires you?
I'm inspired by obviously lots of records that I've owned in the past, and that all kind of comes together to form your taste and like what you're into and stuff. So obviously I do get inspired by other musicians' work, but that can be any genre.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know, like you can pick things up from wherever and it's interesting. But in terms of writing songs, things that inspire me, I often get inspired by stories that I hear from other people. I quite like ballads. The idea of telling a story is quite nice. But then the other side of that is things that are quite, things that move me internally, whether that's a relationship with another person or just something that goes off in your mind. It can spark you into writing something. So yeah, basically all kinds of stuff inspire me.
That's awesome. What was your first instrument that you first picked up? What was the first instrument?
Well, I know I was playing guitar since I was quite young, and I was initially learned classically. I was about 6 when I started guitar, but I think my mum said I used to pick up the fiddle every now and again and make some god awful sound. So maybe technically it was fiddle, but I never actually properly played the violin. I played guitar since I was really young, but to be honest, I never really took it properly seriously till I got to like my mid-teens, and then I started like locking myself away and doing that thing where you just.
Is that when you first got into songwriting as well?
No, actually, the one I was telling you about earlier, the greatest song I ever wrote, Moving On, with an apostrophe at the end, was written a bit before then. I think I was messing around writing songs early teens, and then got into I got into like down tuning the guitar, and I got inspired by particularly instrumental guitarists when I was about 16, and then beyond that, like once I felt I could express myself a little bit better, I think the writing came from that. Nice. But I like to write on the piano as well. I haven't done that enough recently, but I did that quite a bit with the first record.
What's your dream holiday?
My dream holiday. Wow. My dream holiday and the holiday that I would take are probably two different things.
Okay.
Like a dream holiday, I would safely say I'd probably go to. I've got a lot of good friends in Italy, and there's still quite a few places in Italy that I've not visited that I'd love to do. So I'd probably just do like the length and breadth of it, and tick off all the places that I would have loved to have gone to. I haven't seen. But what I would actually probably do is go to South America, because I've never been, and I would love to go to South America.
That'd be really cool.
There's there's so many places that I'd love to go, and being a musician, maybe even the best thing about what I do is I get to travel and go abroad and see things that I wouldn't have already seen.
Absolutely.
I think it's amazing. But I haven't got any South American tours lined up, so I'd probably just have to take the initiative and go.
That'd be pretty cool though.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
What was it that first got you into music and kind of choosing that to be your career?
My parents are both musical, so there was always music around the house. I feel like obviously you're a product of your upbringing to an extent, so it was always going to be around me. It was always going to be an option in terms of what to invest your time in. And then I did. Then I left school, and then I did a little bit of acting, and then kind of did a bit of acting, played a bit of mandolin in a play. And then,
you play mandolin as well?
Oh no! Let's get this straight. I do not play mandolin to any decent level, but. I've done bits and bobs, a bit of acting, a bit of music, but then I decided to settle on the music. I mean, within that gap year after I left school, I just took a year, and by the end of doing a bit of theatre work and a few gigs, I was earning enough to do it, crack on, and here we are now. So it was it kind of organic. It just kind of happens, doesn't it?
Just followed your path.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much. It's been so fun interviewing you, and I'm very much looking forward to touring.
Yeah, it's gonna be good fun. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, and all our tour dates are on both of our websites, so make sure that you get on it soon. I think they're selling quite quickly.